and be cup. Vambora. Só um minuto. Vamos ver umas paradas que apareceu no meu e-mail aqui agora. Voltei, mano. Demorei porque tava aqui no negócio da minha corrida.
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And here we are, the end of the line, the Cup Championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
Treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around. Leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. The MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example, and tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
So it's Smith sitting on the bench. Here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. They've got MP, Shepherd out there with Miller, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Adebayo in at the five, rolling the pace. So it's the Timberwolves now, after the basket by Milwaukee, and that one's good. Green.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Santos. Inside. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
Randall outside. Pass to Bellinger. Here's Randall, covered by Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Over Giannis. Randall no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Shepherd. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
MP against Randall. MP kicks to Miller. Miller off a bit from Santos. Miller the pass to Santos. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, what a move by MP, just relentlessly attacking the rim.
Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against Indiana. Dillingham setting the screen for Edwards. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And on an open look like that, he's very good at making the weak coverage pay.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, this run by MP and his team to the NBA Cup Finals has been a big moment for a member of their staff. Coach Ray Hopkins grew up in Las Vegas and was recently inducted into his high school Hall of Fame. MP told me Coach Ray won't talk too much about it, but I know it means a lot to him, and it's definitely some extra motivation. Now let's see if they can finish the job.
Yeah, it's a chance to put an exclamation point on the proceeding. Thanks.
And I'm bothered by the contact inside. Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Now, MP. Bucks need to get a shot off here. That's free off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Randall. Left side, Edwards. And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 5 now.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good
Ah,
at
mano, tava
moving
bem.
right around. You're not going to see that very often.
Foi
Plenty
green
of
isso aí.
space, but he just, let's face it, he
Roubado,
lives on it.
roubado.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Now, here's MP. And they get it. And Beringer pulls it down. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
You know?
And here are some players that you want on the line as often as possible these days. For the past month, these are the leading free throw shooting 2 guards in the league. Fourth, Brandon Miller.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact. Because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a 3-point play the hard way.
Well, these guys are some of the best at converting at the free throw line. And in my opinion, all guards should be able to shoot free throws this well.
Here is Edwards after the basket by Milwaukee. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miller outside. Pass to Santos. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Here's Beringer. And here's Randall. Covered by Giannis. Randall against Giannis. Randall left side. Rebounded by the Bucks. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible. And it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs. They've got great ball pressure and rim protection. Or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their 3-point shooting. What a team to watch.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Pass to Beringer. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Beringer, covered by Miller. Nice shot by Beringer.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Adebayo kicks to Miller. Back to Adebayo. Kicks it out to MP. And MP throws it down.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Dillingham with it. 23 points his last outing. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship. Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
for Bam Adebayo. James comes in for Brandon Miller. And Smith's subbed in for Shepard. Alexander Walker with the ball. James covering. Here's Alexander Walker. 8 points last game. Lets it go from deep. And James pulls it down. Here's Santos. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on it. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Here's Dillingham after the basket by Milwaukee. To the paint, Alexander Walker finds Kamara.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now, here's MP. 10 points for him. Fires the three. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And there's the call on Alexander.
Oh, look, para virar.
All 3 of his free throws so far.
Toma aí, camarada. Caramba, caramba, caramba.
Handle out there with Tamani Kamara. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Brandon Miller.
Shots good by Miller.
Well, passes like that show you just how great of a teammate MP is. He just wants to make his guys better.
Now here's Simmons. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Santos. He's got 13.
MP taking flight. If you give MP a runway like that, he is going to take off.
Já 4. Acho que nem tudo, então. Já 4 é quanto? Segunda-feira da semana que vem? Já 4. Demorou bem.
The Timberwolves leading.
Tava ali perdido o pensamento.
Now, Alexander Walker. To the wing right side.
Marcando minhas aulas práticas do
Randall surveying the D.
letra da escola.
Over on Kumbo. Randall no good. The Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter. 3 of 6.
Desceu
Julius
muito.
Randall with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Pass to Alexander Walker. Williams a screen on Miller. Williams attacking. Uses the pass to finish the win. Williams has got his first points in this one.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And MP throws it down.
Cara, não quero marcar, eu não moro com nada.
Do the talking.
Cara, eu tô vendo uma musiquinha agora, mas meu Spotify parou de
And the whistle
tocar.
blows. It's going to be
Tava
on
esperando,
Ray
eu tenho que dar o terceiro, não tá
That's
desligado
his
agora.
first foul.
Ô louco, bem em cima.
Minnesota making some changes.
Mas
Edwards has
parece
come in
bem
for
em cima.
Jalen Williams. And Dillingham subbed in for Simmons. Dillingham with it, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Unable to get that one. MP with the basket.
Que bosta.
To the inside. Here's Randall. And
Debaio, marca não, Debaio.
This is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
the rebound by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves.
Virei uma merda.
They lead by 4. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the
Cadu,
last game.
pobre de ninguém.
Felt like they attacked,
Giannis.
but with a
Oh,
purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
You have to take advantage of opportunities.
Queria ter
That's
arremessado, mas ele já tava no
exactly
meu pau,
what they
velho.
did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Isso, Giannis, vem, volta pro pessoal.
Now, here's MP.
Vamos passar a quadra,
He's
vamos
got
passar a quadra. Toma,
17.
faz.
4 on the shot clock. Picked away.
Oh, Giannis.
Fast break. Here we go. Dillingham wide
Bate a luz.
open, and he fires.
Bora, bora,
A
bora,
three-pointer
bora.
off the mark. Over in the corner, Shepard. Back to MP. And they double up MP.
louco, dobraram,
Just
né?
5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kept alive. Goes back up. No good on the
Meu
layup.
Deus, eu não consigo acertar mais nada. Virei um Brag.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Essa foi linda, hein? Essa foi linda.
Santos has got
This
19
is
points.
beautiful,
And
man.
the combination of his quickness and soft touch
Caralho,
around the
primeira
rim
vez
really
que eu me
allows
refiro.
him to pull off shots like that. A lot of
Falta do Hidden Shepard, maravilha.
He better be careful
Falta do
now.
Antônio
That's
do
2 on
Eduardo.
him. The last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his third before the half ends.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Now, here's MP. He's got 19. Miller against Edwards. MP throws it down.
MP throws it down.
For next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Edwards. Santos, a setup, and the fire by Giannis.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Angle outside. From deep three-point land.
Entendi o que o jogador quis fazer, né? Não tava na mente,
Great
não
D that time for Giannis. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like
O
this.
MP tá bem
Now they
agora,
just
né?
have to
Tá
maintain.
quente o MP, tá.
Pass to Edwards.
Atado.
For the fourth time for the field, he's a healthy 4 for 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
MP dishes to Miller. MP sends the
Brandon
screen
Miller,
for Miller.
lindo
And he
Brandon
goes down
Miller.
2 points.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Jogou, mano, jogou.
Pass to Edwards. Fires from the line. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Vai.
MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Miller kicks to MP.
Não, não era pra arremessar, não.
On
Eu
this
fui
that time,
burro,
would have put him up.
eu fui burro, era pra fazer um fake,
Shooting
safado.
53% in the second quarter. Good ball
Willie
movement
Shepard.
fielding. Good looks. Here's Shepard.
Gênio, Willie Shepard,
Again, it's
gênio.
Milwaukee converted.
And Pro move
Lideramos o
there,
jogo,
finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Vamos.
That's a tough shot. The contested mid-range jumper, not exactly an analytics favorite.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Checked in, and then for Milwaukee, Johnson is checked in for Adebayo. R.J. Barrett comes in for Miller, and James subbed in for Shepard. Here's Dillingham. It's Edwards on the wing. Barrett covering. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Well, he had a solid first quarter, but he is rolling now.
Oh, tá errado isso aí.
Now, here's
Tô botando pra um lado, dando pro outro.
He's got 23. Kicks it out to Johnson.
Ai, quase que ele veio, mano. Tudo bem, atrás de cara.
Loads it up for MP. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Pass to Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
You've got to take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the
Bronny James.
adding insult to this.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
O bom Bronny James.
It's Edwards on the wing. They kick it out to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Count it, good. Berenjay's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Johnson with a screen on Green. MP
Toma essa bola.
passes to Johnson. And a slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Outside Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Se vier dobrar em mim, acabou.
MP deciding where to go with it. And they double up MP.
Não vem pra mim não, bro. Ele fica na sua. Boa, John.
It's good on the putback.
Belo rebote ofensivo, mano. O bom era ter ficado no campo dele, mano. Ele ia ficar livre pra arremessar. Ele veio perto de mim e ficou marcado. Ele não pode fazer isso. Tá longe,
So it's the
tá longe.
Timberwolves now. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were
Marcada.
swept in the two-game season series from last year.
Yeah, their pride took a
Barrett.
hit. I think this game means just a little bit extra because of that.
And they double up MP.
Toca a bola, não consigo tocar a bola. Não consigo tocar a bola.
Official signals a jump ball here. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Dillingham. And Santos pulls it down. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Count that one. James has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And that's the shot they were looking for right under the hoop.
And so MP making things happen for the Bucks. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello.
I could say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now.
And let's move on to the race. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
You can feel
Las
the
Vegas.
excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. On to Jakumbo out there with Adebayo. Then it's Miller. Then it's MP. And it's Shepard in at the 1 spot.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
To the left wing. Pass to Dillingham. Got a hand on it.
Good.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. It's stolen by Randall. Green finds it. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Shepard. Lets it fly, and he knocks down the jumper. Shepard's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Bucks.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
No, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Miller against it. And here's Green outside. Doesn't go for him. Good defense by MP. It's tipped and stolen by Dillingham. Over in the corner, Green. Now Dillingham. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Miller. Shot on the wing, and the jumper is good. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Edwards, following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Pass to Dillingham. Down the 3-ball. Dillingham's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now, here's MP.
Really Shepard de arremesso essa bola.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Here's Dillingham. He has 7. Randall passes to Green. Back to Randall. Clock at 4. Green with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And while this game isn't quite in the bag, Greg is heading in that direction.
With the lead they have, if they can close out this third quarter
Ah, para.
they might be able to put this thing out of reach. So this is going to be a huge stretch coming up.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Bucks. Good on the shot. He's got 8.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And they double up MP. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. McDaniels kicks to MP. MP with the easy bucket inside.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Here's Edwards. Good D by Miller.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built.
Tá mais rápido que eu, mano.
They are able.
Now here's Green. He's got 8. Basket good.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
Here's MP. And tonight he sends it right off the glass.
And this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Edwards against Miller. Pass to Green. A rebound by the Bucks. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Adebayo finds MP. Out left to the wing. McDaniels against Randall. McDaniels with the bounce pass. There's Miller with the 3. That shot off. Great D that time from Edwards. Here's Dillingham. 7 points in the game. And here's Edwards. What a shot by Edwards.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm. which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
Adebayo with the screen on Green. Santos the Bucks to Adebayo. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Travado aí sempre. Tem bagulho é porque eu tô recebendo um monte de problema aqui, mano. É mal aí. É mal mesmo. Cheio de problema pra resolver, então eu tô meio perdido aí, mano. Esse vídeo fica todo travado, parando, sem som.
Dillingham is out there with Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Kamare in at the 4 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Dillingham. And a miss there on the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint.
Alô, pai. Eu sei.
On the boards has been impressive.
Adebayo passes to Shepard. McDaniels on the wing. On the wing, MP.
Olha só, eu passei a bola muito bem. McDaniels. Nossa, eu nem vi essa jogada, moleque. Eu só apertei assim com ele.
Oh, great job by MP, showing how selfless he is with passes like that.
Pass to Randle. It's Edwards on the wing. Finished off by Edwards.
What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And they double up. MP wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And he makes that one. Adebayo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
5 to shoot. Randle put outside. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight. MP throws it down hard.
Now put that one in the museum behind some glass. That is creativity, folks.
For 3, Edwards. The shot comes out. Good defense by MP. Bucks leading by 15. To the middle. McDaniels.
Oh, não. Que loucura foi essa? Que loucura foi essa, Adebayo? Que loucura foi essa que você fez agora, seu filho da puta?
Loads it up for MP. Edwards looking it over. Here's Kamare. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Now, MP. Adebayo throws it down.
Os caras estão dobrando em mim, deixando ficar o Adebayo ali. Acaba livre, é só passar pra ele.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Kamare. And it's Randle, top of the key. Feeds away. Milwaukee with the rebound. MP outside. Here's Shepard. Pass to Adebayo. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances. He wants to follow him up right away. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Minnesota with the ball. 17-point game. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Down low. It's tipped. And they double up Giannis. Count it.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Green against against MP. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Inside. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
And they double up MP. Randall against Antetokounmpo. And no good that time. Outside Edwards. Shoots from 12. Here's Beringer. And he converts the lead. Berenger's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And they double up MP. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Timberwolves trail by 19. Outside Edwards. Outside Green. Over MP. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
Ah, porra.
Fast break, Minnesota.
Ai, eu ia pegar. Boa, boa.
No good. Milwaukee leading by 19. Here's Santos. Lays it up. MP's got 29.
Os Bucks estão numa win streak de 23 partidas, moleque. Vai tomando. 23 partidas sem perder. Esse é o time do Bucks, o melhor time do brasileiro. Mas eu tenho o Mengão. Mengão. Pra mim é um gol. Pra mim é um gol. Vai, mano. Pra mim é um gol.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Back to Edwards. They kick it out to Green. He drills the three.
Yeah, if you give him that much room, he's usually going to connect.
Bucks leading by 18. Now MP.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Outside Edwards. Outside Green. Pass to Beringer. Here's Edwards. And Santos pulls it down. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Pass to Edwards.
Brandon Miller marcando, Brandon Miller marcante.
They kick it out to
Peguei.
Rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by MP, and it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Johnson, he's checked in for Adebayo. Holland comes in for Antetokounmpo. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Brandon Miller. And Smith subbed in for Shepard. MP passes to Barrett. Barrett gets a screen from Santos.
RJ Barrett. Lendário RJ Barrett. O jogo tava disputadão, mano. Eles foram acabados no último quarto. Foi correto mesmo.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game time. Pass to Green. Shot to stop the run.
Oh, louco, marcado ele fez.
Anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Free throw drops for Green. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And of the season. The winner
Bum,
of the
bum, bum,
NBA
chagalaga,
The Cubs certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan.
We
This
are
is
the
NBA
champions.
on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
The Finals MVP. O MVP da NBA Cup, de verdade. Acho que é isso, né? Isso é pra todos vocês, meus amigos. Estavam aqui acompanhando. Vambora. Green Giants. Muitos Greens, muitos Giants. Essa partida demorou mais do que normal, hein?
Come on, we took the cup, baby! Hey, where Coach at? Yo, Coach, come get some of this. Hey, we won this in your town, so hold this baby up.
Yeah. Oh, this thing is heavy. Hank, help me with this thing.
I can't believe you guys won!
I know your father had them ready to dominate. They totally outclassed the competition.
Yeah, well, I don't know about all that. It was a good game and both teams played hard.
Hey, but for real, I just want to say, Coach, we
Olha
couldn't
o
have won
tamanho do
this
Yannis,
without
cara.
you.
Isso é absurdo,
So we
mano.
won this for you.
O Yannis ficou melhor do que
Everybody
eu.
give it up for Coach!
I mean, well, that isn't true. You know, I'm just a small...
Yo, Xander, were you filming all that?
Yeah, got some good stuff too. Real heartwarming.
No cap, bro. I'm probably not gonna use it.
It's too personal.
I just felt like a private moment. But we'll shoot something else later.
Yeah, for sure.
O time foi bem também. O time do 2017 do Adebayo, Giannis com 12. Todo mundo bem.